Alright guys, Gemini back with another video, and you know what, I might drive you nuts on this, but I have to tell you where I'm coming from. I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas approximately 1 month from now, so I can't help it every day think about all the cool shit that happened in Dallas, Texas 30 years ago with the Von Erichs, and I can't help but think about the Reunion Arena and the Will Rogers Memorial Auditorium and the Sportatorium on Industrial Boulevard, and just everything that happened in Dallas, 30 years ago. That's just me. I mean, a little cuckoo or not, I can't help but think about just what studs the Von Erichs were, and I mean, how they just lit that city on fire. It just became celebrities, and how they sold out the Sportatorium, 2 nights a week, for what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years in a row, and everything sad that happened with them too. It's obviously with Chris, he committed suicide, and same thing with Mike. Mike was never the same after the toxic shock syndrome, and Kevin survived, thank God, and Carrie, same thing, the suicide, and David Von Erich went overseas in Japan and had the stomach explode. I think what happened with David was an accident. I think he just ate too much and drank too much, and I think his stomach just gave out on him. They said he had, on the DVD, they said he had a lot of alcohol, and he had like 2 big steaks or something. It was just too much for David Von Erich. And then they had the son who got electrocuted, and Fritz got terminal cancer, and Fritz started doing some crazy stuff like pointing a gun at Kevin Von Erich's face, but that wasn't who Fritz was. Fritz just had cancer, and Kevin knew it. And then the mom Doris, she unfortunately died too. So the Von Erichs, they lost a lot of members of their family, but Kevin, he's doing good, man. He's got the kids, and they're doing good in wrestling, and they're up in Hawaii, and Kevin's happy, and Kevin's just thankful that he had 25 years with his brothers, 25 great years, and man, they lit that city of Dallas on fire. And even though I'm going to Wrestlemania in Dallas, obviously that's the main reason why I'm going, but I can't help but think about all the wrestling history that there is in Dallas, Texas. Plus, we're going to be staying 2 miles from Dealey Plaza, where JFK got assassinated in November 1963. I mean, it was a sad day in 63. My dad's told me about it, how he was in the Navy, and they sent the ship back in the Navy, because everybody was so tore up about JFK getting shot by, Oswald, and then Jack Ruby, took care of Oswald. It was a big mess when JFK got assassinated. A very sad day. And if you watch the video of it, JFK got one in the side of the head, and he took one in the neck. And if you go back and watch the video of it all from the building where they did, there's no way that the shooter could have clipped him in the neck and clipped him in the side of the head. The shooting angles on all that stuff was just wrong, because there's no way you could get him in the neck and get him in the side of the head. It just, the JFK thing, I don't know if it's a conspiracy, if he was off, but it looked like to me that there was multiple shooters from the way that he took the shots in the neck and the head. And poor Jacqueline Onassis Kennedy had to sit there and watch the whole thing in the car, and that's why they have the armored cars for the president now, so no whack jobs can sit up in buildings at Dealey Plaza and shoot the president when he comes rolling through. That's why they have armored cars now. Same thing with Ronald Reagan, 1980, when the guy shot Reagan and Brady had to jump in there, and Brady took the bill for him, or the bullet for him. That's why they have the Brady bill today. But yeah, I mean, all that stuff aside, Dallas is cool as hell. So much history in that city, so much wrestling history. Von Erichs were a bunch of studs, with their feud, and plus I'm gonna be a witness to the Freebirds getting in the Hall of Fame there. And I mean, it's the perfect city to put the Freebirds in, considering how much time Terry Bam Bam Gordy, Buddy Jack Roberts, and Michael P.S. Hayes spent in Dallas, just tearing that city up. And I'll tell you guys what, when I record my video, when I'm at the Sportatorium, I'm definitely gonna look for that concrete slab of where the Sportatorium once stood. And to say I'm looking forward to this is an understatement. So thank you for listening. I'm Gemini. Have a good one.